Samir has talked about what's going on at Dharmasthala as in now. 2012 is when this happened, and it's 2025 now. 13 years for a victim, and still not yet justice served.
Suppress all this money and power game which will happen in India, because like if you have money you're powerful, and if you're powerful you can do whatever the shit you want. 13 years to get justice for our case is it's funny, bro. Like, I find it funny. Like, talk a lot about respect our judiciary, we respect our law and law above everything and stuff. For people with money and power, it doesn't matter at all, right? Where is law? Where is justice?
The cops over here are so all it had to be sent within 72 hours to the laboratory to get
Yeah,
tested
they
and
took
to
14
be
days.
verified. They took 14 days. So
Yeah,
if this all thing happens and all cops are everywhere, how
yeah.
do we even expect to get proper justice from the judiciary? Because again, judiciary is something that is very dependent on evidence. Tell me, wherever you see cops in India, you start running. You don't
Yeah,
even.
yeah. We won't feel safe if you see cops.
Iron.
We'll feel
Yeah, we
danger.
don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed.
And now one guy has spoken. It is spread like wildfire, and many people are talking about it. And I feel right now, one person has to take that initiative to get the change happen. Is I don't believe in that anymore, because you see what is happening again. Only because his name is Samir, stop putting him down. Okay, I believe
Hmm.
he's the man who has the balls to talk about things. Unlike you people who's going against him. Melkote, after the puja every morning, there'll be a man who reads Quran outside the Garbhagudi. Bengaluru Karaga, like a procession goes inside a dargah and comes out from the dargah. So there also there's involvement, right? Something good happening, no one wants to talk about it.
God of the goddess, Lord Vishnu is only not creating some discrimination.
Yeah,
We are no one to do it.
yeah.
Everyone are same, bro.
Yeah, I just wanted to remind them where we come from, and let's stop this, religion battles among ourselves, because we're all together. We all have Aadhaar cards. We are Indian citizens. We're all together. What else we need
Correct.
based on that? Hello, guys. Welcome back to Old Monk Radio. So today we are here to discuss about what issue is going on in Karnataka currently. It is a huge thing which is happening. A guy called Samir, a YouTuber, has spoken about the pending case which happened in 2012 regarding the Soujanya's matter. He's actually given a complete detail of what happened to her and how things have been going on from that time. I will attach the link in bio. I don't want to talk about it again because he's actually given in brief explanation of whatever happened. I will attach the link in bio. Make sure you guys go check it out. And it is basically a rape case which happened in 2012, and he's actually told, the injustice happening throughout, and it's been 15 years to get one like proper justice in this country. And people are raging against him, saying he's a Muslim guy. How can you talk about Hindu culture and Hindu holy place and everything? Right, so we'll also be talking about how Hindus and Muslims were together from beginning. And obviously, like, no one is born by chance, right? No one is born by choice. I didn't want to choose the religion before I was born. You're born by chance, so stop fighting against that. And Nishit is here today. He has a very good idea of whatever is happening throughout. So do you want to like talk about it, Nishit? Like, it's just like we need to support him, bro, because he's asked a lot of people, the content creators, to talk about this so that the word can spread faster, and a lot of people will get to know of this, so that the masses of the nation also gets involved, and we can get the justice or whatever it happens.
Definitely, bro. I too agree with your statement that Samir has talked about what's going on at Dharmasthala as in now. And
Hmm.
2012 is when this happened, and it's 2025 now. 13 years for them, and still not yet justice served. And that's what
Hmm.
he's trying to talk about. Yet there are few people who are ಬಂದು ಹಿಂದೂ ಮುಸ್ಲಿಂ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಹೆಂಗ್ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾನೆ, ಮುಸ್ಲಿಂ ಆಗಿ ಹಿಂದೂ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಹೆಂಗ್ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾನೆ. Basic common sense, he is not talking about Hindu Muslim here, or he is not telling that ಧರ್ಮಸ್ಥಳ ಮಂಜುನಾಥ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ ದೇವಸ್ಥಾನ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗ್ಬಾರ್ದು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿಲ್ಲ ಎಲ್ಲೂ. ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು ಧರ್ಮಸ್ಥಳ ಅನ್ನೋ ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಸೌಜನ್ಯ ಮೇಲೆ ಈ ತರ ರೇಪ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಆಗಿದೆ.
Hmm.
ಆಗಿರೋರು ಯಾರಿದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಕೂಡ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ, ಬಟ್ ನೋ
Hmm.
ಒನ್ಸ್ ಟೇಕಿಂಗ್ ಆಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಗೇನ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಇಟ್. Because there are a lot of powerful people involved behind it. And I am sure 38 minutes of his video, he has
Hmm.
given in detail brief about exactly pin to pin what happened and from where to where things escalated and how an innocent was accused for this particular case.
Hmm.
Definitely everyone should watch it.
Yeah, first thing, we won't be taking any names in the video, because I know, like, we don't want to point out directly at anyone. People already know, like, most of us know what is happening, and it's just that we wanted to tell, like, see, that guy actually didn't tell about Hinduism or the temple there. He just spoke. In
Right.
fact, he actually spoke about how those people have told it is a Jain temple, and they have
Hmm.
pushed away the government in acquiring it. So he's actually supporting us. If you like see in detail, you'll understand. And I see a lot of content creators going against him, saying, you're a Muslim, how can you talk about Hindu god and everything. Dude, he's trying to talk, like a man. He's trying to get like justice for that female. Being a man, obviously you're not trying to help a woman who's gone under such trauma, or she's obviously not there with us anymore. But then at least for the justice, we'll have to form together collectively, and suppress all this money and power game which will happen in India. Because like, if you have money, you're powerful, and if you're powerful, you can do whatever the shit you want. And 13 years to get justice for case is, it's funny, bro. Like, I find it funny. Like, we talk a lot about our we respect our judiciary, we respect our law, and law above everything and stuff. And for people with money and power, it doesn't matter at all, right? Where is law? Where is justice? Right? I don't know, like,
Agreed.
what the conclusion will be there, because I was seeing a lot of videos after he posted that. Also, he's been given an arrest warrant, which is unnecessary.
Hmm.
And everyone knows, like, who's trying to do that, right? Everyone knows who's trying to do that. Like, bro, freedom of speech is one of the law, or one of the right, what we have in our democratic country, right? And if you don't have freedom for speech, if he's not even telling anyone's names, right? Why are those people, if they're proving to be not guilty, getting offended? That's what my point is.
ಕುಂಬಳಕಾಯಿ ಕಳ್ಳ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹೆಗಲ್ ಮುಟ್ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂತಾರಂತೆ.
Yeah,
That's what is happening. ಅವನು
yeah.
ಗೊತ್ತು ಅವ್ನ್ ಕಳ್ಳ ಅಂತ. So any which ways, whenever Samir is talking, he's getting triggered and doing things to stop him. But I think Ivaga, it is no place to stop now. It has gone like
Yeah,
wildfire. Everyone's talking
yeah.
about it. Everyone knows about it. There are a few pro and not so pro cases, but most of them are pro and people are understanding what is happening. Justice system, it's again a very complex topic. You see, with again just not mentioning this case, just telling ಈ ಕೇಸಲ್ಲಿ to get a proper justice, there was a one crucial stage where they had to collect the samples and then send it to the forensic team. The cops over here are so they took it had to be sent within 72 hours to the laboratory to get
Yeah.
tested
They
and
took
to be
14 days.
verified. They took 14 days. So
Yeah,
if this whole thing happens and all cops are everywhere, how
yeah,
do we even expect to get proper justice from the judiciary? Because again, judiciary is something that is very dependent on evidence.
yeah, yeah.
Without evidence, what are these people doing? Judges can't do much, and
Mhm.
they won't be in a position to give a verdict. ಯಾರ್ ಸರಿ
Yeah.
ಯಾರ್ ತಪ್ಪು ಅಂತ.
Mhm.
I think the main reason, if a country like India to
Mhm.
grow or to be a better place, to be at a better place down the lane 10 years, the first thing that needs to be changed is not politics, not people. It should be the law and enforcement. That is
Mhm.
our police officers who are in the system. Like
Yeah.
they play a very prominent role. I don't know how many cops realize this or no. There are
Mhm.
a very handful people whom you can see and tell, okay, he's a honest officer working for the
Mhm.
country. But
Mhm.
otherwise, tell me, wherever you see cops in India, you start running. You don't
Yeah.
even
Yeah. We won't feel safe if you see cops.
iron.
We'll
Yeah, we
danger.
don't. Yeah, we,
Yeah.
agreed.
And also, there are people like, Girish Gowda, who is a cop by himself, right? He evidently told that, he didn't bribe anyone to get into the job what he got, like to serve the country or serve the government. So obviously the law, as you told, right? Obviously, if you're not bribing anyone to get your job, a police job, you won't recover the money later. Obviously, if I'm bribing like 50 lakhs, I would want to recover the money, right? That is the whole mentality about it. So I think it takes a lot of time, bro. Like, again, see, we always thought at least one guy has to talk about it, only then change will come. And now one guy has spoken, and it is spread like wildfire, and many people are talking about it, and yet the same thing is happening, right? I
Mm,
feel right now, one person, has to take that initiative to get the change happen. Is I don't believe in that anymore, because you see what is happening again. One person tried, everyone are talking about it, and now he's getting, arrested. He's getting threat calls, and these, activists are going against him without even understanding what is happening. And these people are like so matured, bro. Like all these people are in 35, 40 years age. They're so matured. They're going against him, telling you're a Muslim, how can you talk about, Hindu and stuff. Okay, first of all, he never spoke anything wrong about any religion. He didn't get religion at all. Just the name cannot define, only because his name is Samir. Stop putting him down. Okay, I believe
Mm,
he's the man who, has the balls to talk about things, unlike you people who's going against him. And talking about these religions, right?
100%.
Like obviously, like Hindu Muslims, see, again, going back to the point, you're not, born by choice, right? You're born by chance. You're like, didn't choose it before you were born, right? So obviously, like, we have such a good relationship from long time. Like our temples incorporate, their cultures. For example, like Melkote, after in Melkote, after the puja every morning, there'll be a man who reads Quran outside the Garbhagudi, right? Where you can
Right.
find that. Okay, start looking at those things. And during Bengaluru Karaga, like, the Karaga, that procession goes inside a dargah, right? It goes inside a dargah and comes out from the dargah. So they're also like, there's involvement, right? Start talking about those instead of, why Hindu Muslim is not coming at that time. Tell me why it is not
Correct.
coming at that time. Only at this point all this will trigger, right? When there is something good happening, no one wants to talk about it, right? That time you can take the positive sort of it, right? You can take, like, we are all like brothers and sisters, we grew up together. It's just that religion is making us different. You can approach it like that. When all that is happening, our people are praying and, appreciating that factor. I believe they don't even recognize that, bro, because these
Agreed.
people's mindset is called, they don't even recognize that. They just, like, take whatever they want and the rest. That's how it is. uh, it is fucked up. So we should actually stop, like, this, quarreling among ourselves. You see, if the middle people or the down people are quarreling amongst ourselves, right? All these motherfuckers on top who has
Mhm.
money and power, they'll keep doing their own shit.
Not just this, bro. Bangalore Karuga and Melukote was a great example. Hindu Muslims, we are not two different entities. We are
Hmm.
single entities who are correlating and who are co-living in
Hmm.
India or
Hmm.
anywhere else.
Hmm.
Going back to just to add on an example, Puri Jagannath, very
Hmm.
very powerful and a very ancient temple of India.
Yeah.
So Puri Jagannath during 16th century, just I was just going through this somewhere. So there was a Mughal, I think, a chief called as Salbeg, if I'm not
Hmm.
wrong. So his mom was from Hindu, and his dad was a Muslim. So he was named as Salbeg. So this
Hmm.
guy, during some war, had got seriously injured and was not able to survive after that. He came to his back to his home, and his mom told him, just pray to Lord Vishnu and just ask him to make you survive this particular stage so that you survive and you live forever and for from here. And this guy did it, and ultimately he survived. So
Hmm.
what he did, he went way back to Puri. He went straight away to Puri Jagannath temple to see the god because he survived the illness and the
Hmm.
attack from which he was suffering. But
Hmm.
he was not allowed because he was a Muslim during
Hmm.
that point of time. I'm talking about 16th century.
Hmm.
So the priest over there told him, since you're a Muslim, we cannot allow you inside, but what you can do is you can come back because once in a year, I think Puri Jagannath Rathotsava nadiyate. So
Hmm.
they take all the three goddesses, Krishna, Balarama, and Subhadra out, and there's a huge procession that goes on. So this guy goes back to Vrindavan. He stays there for a while, and next year, Barastali, by the time he's coming back, again he falls ill and he won't be able to make it at right time back to
Hmm.
Puri Jagannath to see the procession and to see the god and thank for
Hmm.
his blessing.
Hmm.
Uh, when the Puri Jagannath procession comes out and the chariots are moving, since Salbeg could not make it on time, the
Hmm.
chariot did not move for 7 days.
Okay.
They tried with hundreds of people, the chariot did not move. They tried with elephants, the chariot did not move. and the king of Puri Jagannath, the king of place Puri, had a dream where it's believed that the god came into his dream and told him that, you know what, king, there is one of my very beloved devotee who is coming to see me. Until then, I won't be moving from here. So don't worry. Just do all the ಏನೇನ್ ಪೂಜೆ ಇರುತ್ತೋ ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ನನ್ ಭಕ್ತ ಬರೋ ತನಕ ನಾನು ಒಳಗಡೆ ಹೋಗಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಪುರಿ ಜಗನ್ನಾಥ್ ಬಂದು ರಾಜನ್
Mhm.
ಕನ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರಂತೆ.
Mhm.
Salbek comes after 7 days, sees
Mhm.
the god. That's when
Mhm.
the chariot moves.
Amazing.
When God has no discrimination
Limitations.
between Hindu
Yeah.
and Muslim, why
Mhm.
do we humans have it?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
till date, Salbek, where the ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಆ ರಥ ನಿಂತ್ಕೊಂಡಿರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, there
Mhm.
is Salbek Samadhi. Till
Mhm.
date, when
Mhm.
ಪುರಿ ಜಗನ್ನಾಥ್ ರಥೋತ್ಸವ ಬರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಆಚೆ, ಆ ಜಾಗ ಮುಗಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡೇ ವಾಪಸ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಹೋಗೋದು.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
God of the goddess Lord Vishnu is only not creating some discrimination. We
Yeah.
are no one to do it.
Yeah.
Everyone are same, bro.
Again, like, bro, like, see, all this, we are not against, any religion. We respect, everyone, each and everyone, because their beliefs and their affirmations are the greatest. Okay. Even I have my own beliefs. Everyone has their own beliefs, and we have to respect that. We are no one to go against that, right? The world is going on so fast. We're getting advanced in technology. Like, like so many things are happening in the world. Just we'll have to go towards that instead of, quarreling amongst ourselves. We will never, like, as a country grow,
Grow
upwards,
100%.
right? Yeah, also, like, see, coming back to the topic, we'll have to, like, raise voice against, like, the bad things which is happening around, because I see, as we all know, like, media falls under top four pillars in the governance, right? And the legit media, like the news channels or the journalists, they see, have you seen any news, bro?
They
Have you
are
seen
behind
any news?
celebs.
Yeah, have you seen any news about whatever is happening? This is like high burning
Nope.
case right now. Have you seen any news on the TV channels? No one is talking about that, right? Because they're behind the people who has power and money. If they talk against it, they will buy, they will suppress them. They can't obviously go against a lot of people's interests, because there is politics involved, there is favorisms involved and everything. And otherwise, like, see, people like us, there are many content creators who's, talking for Samir, like, they're supporting him. That is why it is gone in such an extent. The only motto for us was, like, today, to again support him. That is the first thing. And also to raise our voice against whatever happened, because I feel, to get one justice, bro, 13 years, 13 years is, bro, like, imagine the
Too
guy
long.
who's a culprit. By the time the justice or the decision is made, he'll be dead, right? What is the point? It has to happen like this, bro. That is when, like, many things will come down. And obviously, if your money and power can suppress all of these and keep on top, like, it is a fuck all thing, right? You should not, imply the same rules on general public or people like us. That is what the whole point is. Right? Do
I
you have
mean,
anything else to tell?
yeah, bro. With regards to the judiciary, no, we are a bit outdated with our practices.
Yeah.
I believe. I am not
Yeah.
a law student. I don't know how things work, but for sure I know that we are still following the British era of things happening where judiciary is working at that stage in India is what I believe. There are a few things where we have implemented fast track courts to fast track any kind of cases, and this fast track cases happens only for the powerful people.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
example, the Pune hit and run case,
Yeah.
that guy, hit
Hmm.
and run, his case, he wants to get the bailout, fast track will happen then. Not
He
for
wrote an
justice.
essay and he got
Again, for a
elected.
culprit to escape. Yeah, yeah. Well, sometimes I wonder what are we, where are we going towards? You
Yeah.
write an essay and you're out of some case. Wow.
Mhm.
You I think all you need to do is have good vocabulary and learn to write 300 pages of essay to to make or attempt any kind of crime.
Yeah.
It is truly saddening. I mean,
Yeah.
people should not lose hope. Revolution again. You were also previously talking about revolution, where at a point of time we believed someone should come, someone should change.
Mhm.
We Indians ನಮ್ಗಿರೋ ಮೈಂಡ್ ಸೆಟ್ ಇದು ಯಾರನೋ
Mhm.
ಮುಂದೆ ಬರೋ ತನಕ ನಾವು ಮಾತಾಡಕ್
Mhm.
ಹೋಗಲ್ಲ.
Mhm.
ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ರೋಡಲ್ಲೇ ಆಗ್ಲಿ ಯಾರು ಮುಂದೆ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರು ಇಫ್
Mhm.
someone stopping we stop, we don't question why is he stopping, we don't, we are not initiative takers, we wait for
True.
someone to do something
True.
and
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
follow,
Yeah.
and
Mhm.
we don't follow it consistently also. ಒಂದ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ
Mm.
ದಿನ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ,
Mm.
ಆಮೇಲೆ ದೆನ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಟು ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಒನ್. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ನಾವು ಸಮೀರ್ is raising up voice, we all are raising up voice, but
Mm.
this consistency should be maintained for this case to
Yeah.
go somewhere else. If we
Mm.
are forgetting and moving it to a next thing within few weeks, then there's no point of Samir doing so much
Mm.
content and giving that
Yeah.
38 minutes of his time and
Yeah.
giving a detailed explanation on what happened.
I feel the same thing. Now everyone are talking
Revol-
about it. After 1 week, 2 week, it gets calmed down, and again another news will come which will suppress all of this. People will forget, and this guy will be,
Correct.
facing shit which we will never know, right? Like he'll be getting so much of
Agreed.
pressure, threat calls, like back to back FIRs, court hearings and stuff. Like it is insane, bro. Like, see, again we have to keep doing it consistently. We also don't know where this will end up because I don't believe it in like the law or justice anymore, bro. Because it's taken 13 years, right? And right now, you think like it will change in like 13 days or 13 weeks? I don't think so. Like within
Nope.
13 weeks, we'll get a justice, right? So obviously, like we just wanted to, tell people about main thing is religion because I felt so bad, bro. People are just targeting him because he's a Muslim, right? And there are people
Mm,
supporting him. I just wanted to make sure people knows what our cultures are. I just wanted to remind them, where we come from, and let's stop this, religion battles among ourselves because we're all together. We all have Aadhaar cards. We are Indian citizens. We're all together. What else we need
correct.
based on that? And again, stressing on the point you're born by, like chance in wherever you're born. What
Not
if
choice.
someone was born as a Hindu? He didn't choose to be born in
Correct.
that environment, right? Simple. Just use this simple logic. Think broad. Think with broad mindset. There are so many things happening around. If you just go like a kudre, like straight narrow mindset, it is of no use. You will just go and bang yourself somewhere, right?
No, that's been our major problem ಅಲ್ಲ. ಕುದುರೆ ತರ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ.
Hmm.
ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಕುದುರೆ ತರ ಹೋಗ್ಬಾರ್ದು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕುದುರೆ ತರ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ.
Yeah.
Samir should be supported, bro. Definitely, this guy for raising up voice and telling us that irrespective of what I am, who I am, I
Mhm.
still will raise up my voice for what is right and what is wrong. I
Yeah.
think it's high time we should see him and learn. Okay, ಏನಾರ ತಪ್ಪು ಅನ್ಸಿದ್ರೆ ಮಾತಾಡೋದು ಸರಿ,
Hmm.
irrespective of what people think and what happens. ರೆವಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಇವಾಗ ಒಬ್ಬರ ಕೈಯಿಂದ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಇಟ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ
Hmm. Hmm.
ಮಲ್ಟಿಪಲ್ ಪೀಪಲ್ ವಿತ್ ಸಿಮಿಲರ್ ಕೈಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೈಂಡ್ ಸೆಟ್ ಕಮಿಂಗ್ ಟುಗೆದರ್ ಟು ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಸಮ್ ಕೈಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ರೆವಲ್ಯೂಷನ್,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
ವಿಚ್ ಇಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ ಸೌಜನ್ಯಾಸ್ ಕೇಸ್ ಆಸ್ ಆಫ್ ನೌ.
Yeah. I think, yeah, that's it, guys. We just wanted to, talk about these small points, nothing, nothing great. Also, like, see, again, I'm telling you all, I'm stressing on this point. We're not against any religion, and we, completely trust in, spirituality or, the divinity or the power what is there in the holy place Dharmasthala because we have been there, we have felt the presence. Obviously, we have not anything against religions because we ourselves are, very, we are very like spiritual people and we are devotional as well, so we don't have any rights or we even can't talk bad about our own things when you are pure from here. It's just about the people who's behind all this. So hope you guys like at least wake up now, stop these religion battles and everything. Let's like go towards justice because everyone, like whoever does mistake has to go through that. And I believe in one thing, bro. Even the justice is not served, like for her, like Saujanya, whatever happened to her, but there is something called as karma which won't leave. Whatever these guys have done,
Definitely.
they will get back in full circle. Okay, they'll get back in full circle. That is for sure. We'll just have to wait. Just patience and time will tell that, right? So leaving that there, we will attach the video, like Samir's video, down in the link. You go check it out. You'll get a complete understanding of what he's trying to tell because is very well explained with all the evidences and proofs. We don't want to do the same thing because we have not done so much research as what he has done because he has told like pin to pin of information. Just go see that and like let's just end this like religion battles and stuff. We are all together. Jai Hind.
Yeah, before we end, I also did want to speak about this. There are a lot of people or content creators who are, ಧರ್ಮಸ್ಥಳ ಹೆಸರನ್ನು ತಗೊಂತಾ ಇದಾರೆ, ಬಟ್ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಪುಟಿಂಗ್ ಇಟ್ as something else and making kind of fun of it, which is not
Mhm.
right. Dharmasthala
Yeah.
is the name itself says it is dharma where
Mhm.
truth and justice if served, if not
Mhm.
by humans, at least whoever God or super being, whatever you call him, he
Yeah,
will
yeah,
serve it for sure. God,
yeah,
trust the God, don't trust the priest. Priest is not a
yeah,
God.
yeah, yeah. That is
Priest
what
is
it is.
just
As
another
I
human being.
told you, like even if the justice or judicial system fails, there is something called as karma, which will come back and give its fair share for these kind of people. Let's just wait. Let's just wait, and we just wanted to raise voice because I remember Samir telling, like every content creator just raise voice, put your bit out so that it keeps reaching. Even through me, through us, even if 5 people or 10 people gets to know what is happening, I'm grateful, bro, because I've contributed in
More
that
than
part.
enough.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, all right. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for watching till the end, guys. Please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. We'll come back with more videos. We have very, exciting content coming up, and I never thought I'll be talking about, these kind of things here. But then there's nothing wrong. I just wanted to put this out, okay? Because as a responsible citizen, as a responsible man, I felt bad for what happened, so I just wanted to do it. I don't give a fuck about judgments. You're free to do whatever you want.